All right, let's continue on with our signings. You have a seat if you want to have a seat, otherwise we're going to get started. At this time, we'll continue with our signings. We're going to recognize Zach Readus, Chase Jackson, and Will Hawkins as they continue their careers with DSA. Guys, this is the best part of my job. It's the most favorite part of my job to see y'all compete. I love basketball, probably because I was never good at it, but it's been awesome watching y'all play this year. Great teammates, great students. Never have any trouble out of y'all, and represent Sparkman very well. I know you're going to do great things with DSA and wherever that takes you. Wish y'all the best of luck as well as you move forward. It's been great and an honor to watch y'all play this season, and wish y'all nothing but the best. Parents, thank y'all so much for raising such great young men, and I know the future's bright for them, and thank you for your support as well. At this time, I'll turn it over to Coach Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Shoemaker. Again, Dad has done a tremendous job in their upbringing. All of these guys just off the court, just very good people that take care of their academics and get things done off the court. So just very proud of them in that regard. I'm just going to talk a little bit about each one. I'm going to start with Zach on the far end, but Zach is a guy that's been in our program for 4 years, and a guy that was a one-year letterman on the varsity. This was his only year of varsity play. But what I got to say about Zach is he was one of the hardest workers that we had on our team day in and day out. And we're very proud of that. And he would do whatever we asked him to do when we would put him in the game. Guard the other team's best player, hound the guy, go get more rebounds. But he really was a selfless person when it came to the team. And so very, very proud of what Zach did for us. Chase Jackson, another guy that's a one-year letterman, and a guy that came a long way. And we consider him one of our great leaders of our team, on the court and off the court. He was a guy that ran the point, that got us where we needed to go. Whether it was on defense and offense, but a guy that really stepped up for us. A lot of people, they thought Chase, I'm not sure about him, but Chase really proved a lot of people wrong in his 1 year of varsity level basketball. And I really believe that, Zach and Chase have a bright future down the road. And then we have Will Hawkins. Very proud of him, his 3-year letterman on the varsity, a guy that was just wide open when he played, played with just reckless abandon, great energy on both ends of the floor. And he was a guy that really, in 3 years, we went to three Sweet 16s, had some nice records, some big wins, 2 Huntsville City Classic championships. So all of these guys were a part of that. So you three, I'm very proud of you. Wish you nothing but the best. Good luck down the road. And if there's anything that I can do for you, my phone is always on. And I'm really proud of you. And good luck. I'm going to turn it over now to Coach Stevens.
All right, guys, I'm going to keep this very short. I was not anticipating having to speak, but it's very easy to speak about what's going on here. I had a vision that was brought to me by these guys as far as what's needed in the state of Alabama and next level play. And from the very beginning, you guys believed in it. You saw what I saw and you took a chance. And I'll never be more thankful than I am to this group of guys here and to your parents and your families for working with me. Chase, from the very week that I moved to Huntsville, you've been in my garage training. Same thing with Will. So I appreciate you guys for sticking with me for so long, seeing everything that I see, and just taking the chance to go to the next level with me. All right, so on this paper here, you're signing a commitment. that is for dedication, discipline, determination, and the biggest thing on there is to keep your dream alive. All right? So as we go into the next step, it's about dreaming, it's about getting to the next level, it's about grinding, it's about working hard, it's about staying committed to God's plan for you. All right? So I'll let you go ahead and sign. You guys want to speak?
First of all, I want to thank God for blessing me with the ability to play the game that I love. Next, I want to thank the Sparkman coaching staff, Coach Hawkins, Coach Readus, Coach Jay, and Coach Burks for giving me the opportunity to play on their team for the last 4 years. I want to thank y'all for putting me as a person before a player. I really do appreciate y'all for giving me a skill outside of basketball and showing me how to push through adversity and hard times. Next, I'd like to thank my teammates for everything we've done on the court, but most importantly, the relationships and the memories that we made off the court. I wish y'all the best as we go our separate ways. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my friends and my family for coming out and supporting me today, but not just today, but through my entire basketball career. You guys have always been there for me. I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I love each and every one of y'all. Finally, I want to thank Coach D for the opportunity, and I will be continuing my basketball career next year on the national level, playing for DSA.
First off, I just want to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity as well as the gift and the time to be able to play the sport that I love. Second, I want to thank all my teammates for the time that we spent together here, especially through the tough times and the rough patches that we've gone through. And I'll always be grateful to you guys for it. I appreciate y'all for always having my back and making sure no one misses their point guard on and off the floor. Also, I want to thank my coaching staff here at Sparkman, Coach Jay, Coach Hughes, Coach Hawkins, Coach Burks, for taking a chance on me from the first time I stepped in the gym as a small 13-year-old kid. I'm grateful for you all for trusting me within this program and helping me grow as a player and a person. I'm also grateful for my AU coaches, Coach G, Coach T, and Coach B, for always coaching me hard and developing me into the player that I am today, as well as keeping me in my best shape possible through the strengthening and conditioning while putting me through just to make sure I can hold my own out there. Also, I want to thank all of you for being so understanding of my religious stances and trusting me. And I also want to thank everybody who has supported me up to this point. You guys mean a lot to me. Now, last but not least, I want to thank my family members, the extended and immediate family, but especially my parents for being my biggest fans, also my biggest critics, which I love you both for. You guys always keep it real with me and make sure I stay humble. Thank you, Mom, as my #1 fan, for always being there and having my back in everything I do and keeping me level-headed at all times, as well as helping me understand my potential and keeping me on the right track on the court and in the classroom. Sometimes I don't understand what you do for me and some things I may not like, but it's also just going to always be a big thank you for always making sure I'm prepared for any and everything in life. Thank you, Dad, for always being there and the insight that you give me in the game and taking me any and everywhere we go, from AU trips to workouts to various practices. Also, I want to thank you for making sure I continue to study the game and keep being the person I can go to for every year. And finally, I want to thank you, Coach D, for giving me this opportunity to continue to play the sport. And with that being said, I'll continue my playing career with DSA on the national level.
First off, I'd like to thank God for giving me this opportunity and blessing me with the talent to play basketball at a high level. Second, I'd like to thank all my coaches who supported me, Coach Hawkins, Coach Hughes, Coach Jay, Coach Burks, especially when I really didn't want to play and they put me in the mindset of being the greatest player I can be. I also want to thank all my AAU coaches, starting from Dream and Coach T. I remember the time our coach walked out on us, and you came and stepped up, and you've been like a family member to me ever since. I like thank Night Riders and CP25. They also had like they had big parts in my career. My friends, I like to thank all my friends, especially the ones in the crowd right now. Y'all really support me and keep me level-headed, and y'all make sure I'm out of my shell at all times. And my family, I would like to thank my parents, Cynthia and Ronnie Hawkins, because they definitely funded a lot more money than I could imagine for me to get here. And I would like to thank my sister, Brittany, and my nephew, Ty. They always make sure I'll be straight no matter what's going on. And with that being said, I'd like to thank all the coaches that recruited me. I'd like to thank Monrovia and Prep and OTE for recruiting me and showing love. But at the moment, I would like to sign with DSA. Go Dogs.
Thank you all for supporting us. Thank you for your many years of support. Continue to keep us in your prayers and keep supporting us. And we'll do the same for you. I'd like to say thank you for not only first of all, I thank God for it, for the talent, for the wisdom, for all the people in his life, and all the people in our lives that support us. This is a major milestone for each of the kids. And we support them, we encourage them, we expect them to, there will be many trials and tribulations that they will overcome. So we just want to say thank you for each and every door that opens for him or closes for him or however he gets there. And we thank God for him being a good person, a well-rounded person. He eats, sleeps, everything basketball, loves basketball, and it shows. It really shows in his talent. But more than that, I thank God that he's a good person, a well-rounded person with his education, his basketball, his volunteering, his church, and all aspects of life. And I continue to encourage each of you to make yourself a better person each and every day. And I want to let him know that sometimes I fuss and fight with him on things and decisions that he makes. And he'll tell me, Mom, this is just what I'm going to do. And it turns out great. And I'm always happy and proud of it.
Well, I said I wasn't going to say anything, but, well, I'm just me. But one of the things I want to say is that I love you, son, and I'm extremely proud of you. Any decision that you make, in the road that you're going to travel on, you have enough tools inside of you. I didn't talk to you so much about Psalms and Proverbs to take you there. Basketball is just one aspect of Williams. One of the better things that we all have to look at in life is that we have different paths that we're going to take. Some of them got forks in the road, and it's going to take you some places that you may not want to be. But all you got to do is adjust. And William is good at adjusting and finding things that he would like to do. I want to say to his godparents, Miss Kathy Granville Scott, his god sister, Mr. Lauren Scott and AJ Scott, and Archie Scott, which is not here. And a host of other family and friends. Coach G, back there in the back, I can say thank you as one of his AAU coaches. I know William, he omitted you, but he didn't mean to. Okay, so we appreciate all the support that has been provided for him. Coach Cook, Coach Max, that's not here, that works out with William, that have taken him and taken time out to work out with him. So I just want to say to all his AAU coaches, under his Coach Terry, Maurice is gone, but again, just thank you all. Thank you all. I just like to say that. And congratulations, son, on your decision to do what you would like to do. And I'm just here to support you in God's name.
everyone. I want to thank you all for coming and supporting these wonderful young men as they make a great decision and as they embark on a new journey. And most importantly, Papa, Chase. I don't want to tear up, but yes, I'm extremely proud of you. Words are just a smidgen of how your dad and I feel for you right now. You chose this route, even though we had some other decisions that we were talking about, but we realized that, you go far with the decision that you make, because we all get to make our own decisions. And your parents will be right there behind you. Most importantly, parents, sometimes we feel that our children learn from us, but I learned a lot from Chase. I learned resilience, I learned perseverance, and I learned tenacity. You have shown so much, even with your faith and your religion. You did not compromise. We had talks and talks and talks, and then your coaches, I'm so grateful for them, and they were able to make adjustments with their schedule. Coach T, we really appreciate you. Coach G, we appreciate you. Coach Hawkins, Coach J, Coach Burks, Coach Hughes, everyone, we say thank you so much for just entrusting. We just want to say thank you. Thank you most of all. I'm proud of you once again. Chase your purpose, chase your goals, and chase your dreams. Thank you, Coach D.
All right. Again, I just want to thank everybody for coming. Thank all the coaches. Thank all the players that played with them. Chase, you know how I think about you as a player, but for you to be the size that you are and to be able to do the things that you do, you prove that you're a great player every time you step on the court. So I want you to continue to be that guy so that you can just grow and flourish where you are. Don't matter the size, you're going to be able to do what you need to do. Thank you to Coach Collins for allowing him to be that point guard this year at Sparkman. Thank you, Coach T, for seeing it from middle school and pushing them in AAU. Thank you, Coach D, for strengthening him and giving him that opportunity to see that he can do what he needs to do against anybody on the court. And I'm just happy for you. I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing, and we are always going to support you. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I would just like to thank everybody for showing up today and appreciate everyone's support. Zachary, I just want to let you know that I'm very proud of you. A lot of folks don't know that Zachary had a tough injury in his 10th grade year. And one thing about Zachary that I noticed is that he persevered through it. So he's consistent, and he works hard, and he worked himself back to the point to where he could actually, continue to play basketball at a high level. So that's one thing I'm very proud of him about. With that being said, I just want to thank some of his AAU coaches for allowing him to play with them and teaching him and helping him with his skill level. And also, I want to thank his trainers, Coach Smart, thank him, and also Coach D, thank you as well for giving him the opportunity to continue his basketball career. So, thank you so much.
Again, thank you all for coming. From day one, when Zachary was born, the one thing we've always said is, and that's with all of our kids, is that you were born for greatness. And Zachary has taken that and ran with it, because even though when man said no, he always it would make him even push even harder to do even greater than what they told him that he couldn't do, or what they wouldn't allow him to do. And so I always tell him, I said, you never let no man determine your self-worth. If God said you can do it, then it doesn't matter what man has said. And that's one thing that Zach has taken it. And when you do tell him no, he pushes even harder. And so I encourage all of you all, it's going to be times in life when someone will tell you you can't do something or won't let you go to that next level. But just because the man said it doesn't mean God didn't say it. And so I will continue all you all to keep pushing. Zachary, we're extremely proud of you. We just look forward to seeing what all God has for you for your future. And just believe that Mom and Dad is going to be here to support you no matter what. And thank you all for coming again. Thanks.
All right, thanks again, everyone, for coming. We've got time for some photo ops real quick. If you're a bus rider, do not miss your bus. Or if you have practice, do not miss your practice. Otherwise, you're free to stay and hang out. I believe we have some refreshments in the cafeteria. Again, thanks for coming, you all.